Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited this morning. You see, for the first time since I've been back, I actually slept all night. I slept 7 hours. I feel so much better today. If you only knew how good that makes me feel. You see, God heard my prayer and the prayers of my friends for sleep. Most of my friends know I never have a hard time going to sleep. One of the problems of traveling extensively overseas is that when you return home, your body thinks it's still overseas, so it takes a while to get back on track. Secondly, I'm so excited to get to have lunch with a dear friend today and have some one-on-one time with her. Thirdly, hopefully by this evening, my first official blog will be up and running. There is so much to do while I'm home this time, and yes, I am also trying to rest. Preparation for the next missionary journey is well underway. There is so much work to do for God, and there are so few willing to go. You know, the harvest truly is ripe, but the laborers are very few. In your own neighborhood, I believe there's a ripe harvest. Most won't venture across the street to knock on a door, to invite someone to church, or to ask if they'd like a Bible study. There are many people everywhere you look who are so hungry to find someone who knows something about God. The Surrendered series is about getting us to where we will do what God is asking us to do. All will not travel around the world, but all of us can do something where we are. There are way too many of us who are doing absolutely nothing. It is time for us to believe Acts 1:8 and live it. But ye shall receive power. After that the Holy Ghost is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem, and in all Judea, and in Samaria, and unto the uttermost part of the earth. Did you ever think maybe your uttermost part of the earth is your next door neighbor? Or the person you see in the grocery store, or the person at the gas station that you run into? Think about it. Start doing something for God where you are. Well, anyway, back to Abraham. Let's see where his story goes today about being surrendered. Genesis 22:6. And Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it upon Isaac his son. And he took the fire in his hand and a knife, and they went both of them together. You see, we've got to understand this. It's time for us to quit making excuses. Abraham had Isaac carry the wood that he planned to sacrifice him on. Think about this. Isaac was no little boy to carry the wood for the sacrifice. Abraham carried the knife with which he planned to kill his son, and they walked together with Isaac carrying the wood. I just can't get out of Abraham's mind. I just keep thinking about this, and I'm like, could I have done that? Would I have done that? I don't know. And I believe as they started walking, Abraham was thinking, he was wondering, am I really going to have to do this? Is this really what God's going to ask of me? But you see, Abraham had made a decision at an altar years ago. At first, he had struggled with that decision, but you see, then he had a name change. When he had the name change is when he was changed. Now, even though he didn't understand what God had asked him to do, being totally surrendered meant he would surrender what he loved the most, because he loved God more than anything. Do I love God more than anything? Do you? Be wholly surrendered to God today. You see, in this surrendering process, I have to go back again and again, because like yesterday morning, I was talking to one of my family members, one of my children that I miss more than life. It would be so easy to just say enough, I've done enough, when in reality I've done nothing. And while I'd love to be with them, I can't be. Therefore, I have to keep going and doing for Jesus. Because in reality, it doesn't matter what we have here. We can't take any of it with us when we die. Do I ever know that? Well, I've laid on too many graves and cried my eyes out. And all I have are memories. But what I do for Christ will live on for eternity. Because people will spend heaven and eternity. Every single one of us can do something where we're planted. We can make a difference in someone's life. It's time for us to be surrendered and to listen to God when He tells us to speak to someone, or to offer to pray for them, or to offer them a ride somewhere, or to bring them groceries. It doesn't have to be something big. It can just be, hey, how are you? And a smile. So today, smile. Be Jesus to someone and watch your world change. Watch God change you. Y'all have a blessed day. Love ya. And I hope y'all are staying warm on the East Coast. It's going to be warmer here today, I think about 60. I'm going to enjoy it. God bless you. Bye.